actually from Singapore. My name is Jinn. I'm the head of digital for the whole Marshall Cavendish Group. Thank you MBA for inviting me here to share with you a lot more on the area of digital. First of all, why did I say there's very dynamic and diverse teaching learning environment? At least for Marshall Cavendish. Why? Because we are serving 74 countries. So it's really very demanding on us on how do we support spectrum of schools from here all the way to very high-end schools as well. We've been around for 60 years. So who are we actually? Marshall Cavendish Education, we are part of Times Publishing Group. Right? If you look at all the bookstores in Singapore, Times, that's us as well. But we don't end there. Times Publishing is part of F&N Group. Your Fraser and Neve, your drinks and everything. But we doesn't end there again. F&N is part of who? Thai Bev. Yes, you know Chang Beer? Yeah, we are part of them. Alright, so there's the big owner, just to share with you. But more importantly, that's where I come from, Marshall Cavendish Education. We are very dedicated to crafting quality education, always improving ourselves to make sure the quality of teaching and learning improves. And recently, if you all have heard, we kind of make history to me. We are one of the four endorsement partner of CAIE. Right? I think this is the first time ever they ever give a publisher that's outside the UK this partnership. Alright? So for today, as we know, that's very diverse. I think you mentioned about technology revolutionizing the world, right? I think it's true, no? Because it started in my house. You know, my wife used to say good morning to me in the morning, but now no longer. When she said good morning, I thought she's talking to me, but not to me. You know to who? To Google. Good morning, Google. Then they will play the radio. Google, please open my blinds. Well, open up the blind light. Please turn up the alarm clock for my children's room. Oh, I don't know what she did. And then she said, Google, please start the cleaning robot. Well, then my robot start to clean the house. Oh my God. Then my wife will start waking me up. I say, yeah, don't worry. Say, hey Google, how long to get to my hubby's work? Wow, today there's a jam, 25 minutes you take what? Wow, then I jump out of bed. You see how it has revolutionized even my own house, no? And my wife said, yeah, you're supposed to be the head of digital, right? You see, I got to do all this for you. So can you imagine that because of this, education got to start changing, right? So my personal motto is that how do we bring education closer to the real world? Seriously, we're living in this real world, right? So because of that, I think we don't see ourselves as publisher anymore. We look at ourselves as a holistic education provider covering the area of course, curriculum content is still very important to us because that's the core of everything, followed by digital solutions. How do we do blended learning? A lot of people, blended learning is not just about putting technology, implementing that as blended learning. No, I think there's a few things that I feel that must accomplish before it's considered blended learning. And of course, then the professional development, right? Without teachers, forget about it. No blender is going to happen, nothing is going to happen. Because teachers, what I want to really make them is to inspire their class. They are the most important to me, actually. So, what I want to achieve with digital, at least to focus on learning outcomes, create engaging experiential learning. You know, last time teacher always teach like that. Trust me, I'm the one sleeping. Or I daze, I learned how to sleep with my eyes open. Oh, that's amazing, right? Then, creating opportunities for collaboration, get you guys to talk more. Most important, able to give students some form of control today. Why? Trust me, some students go very fast, some students very slow. So teacher have to go average speed. I also don't know how to do that. But I think with technology today, we are given a chance to do that, right? Of course, to repurpose time. So if the teacher don't spend time talking, lecturing, you can spend time discussing with the student. I think that would inspire, the student feel that the teacher is part of us. So I think this is what I want to achieve with digital. We have many solutions, from learning platforms, from ebook viewer, to some mobile app, to a learning management system, to subject focus, to game-based learning. I've even got a multi-player, multi-purpose game that teach you math. We've got learning tools, we even got preschool. To present everything, I think I'll take half a day. I'm not going to do that because I only got 15 minutes left, if I'm quite sure. But today I'm just going to show you two. The reason I show you just two because my strategy moving forward is about partnership. Therefore, I think it's important that I'm still looking for partners, just like you guys, right? So, one is a math solution, and one is a writing analysis solution. So I'm going to show you. I think hopefully it's something that you find interesting. Let's start off with the math solution first. So basically, we work with a company called Kubits. They provide the platform, we provide the content. Makes sense because we are a content company, right? We have more than 120,000 questions, and I'm trying to get to 500,000 questions soon in there. 1,200 flip videos, right? A lot of virtual, a lot of tools for teachers, and to motivate students, some form of gamification. And because I think we did such a good job in Singapore, the MOE had to tell us that, hey, you got to shut it down, because students are waking up 3 a.m. just to practice math. Oh, that's scary, man. Right? Let me jump into the live solution so you all get a better idea. Huh? I always like to show live easier. I hope my internet works because I'm connecting to my phone. Right? Okay, good, it works. I'm going to move to the student screen first. Huh? Okay, so basically, oh sorry, you can't see the screen. Huh? 1 second. Let me kill this first. There you go. So imagine, I'm going to squat down so you can see. You're going to see the student screen here. So first of all, I think students, when you throw them an assessment book, trust me, nobody really wants to really do that. Right? So imagine here, of course this is the Singapore flag. If you're in Malaysia, we can map against your curriculum. We've got a back-end system, can map it within less than a week. We'll map everything for you. Let's say maybe today we do a primary 6, right? So you look, it will say on primary 6, these are the topics you got to cover. Foundation math, mechanical is all like arithmetic, 1 + 1 = 2, the easier thing. Then you go into problem sums. High ability are those math Olympia questions. So imagine total we have 120,000 questions, and we are not stopping there because we have a lot more. We are trying to put it all inside. So let's look at, maybe let's do algebra today. Right? Well, it's always start with a lesson followed by a practice. So this solution is very practical. It's about practice. We want kids to practice their math and to master. So this solution is about mastery, of the subject itself. Let's say maybe just do this. So we start with a video, for example. I don't know if you can hear it. Obviously not. Let me see, how do I increase the volume? Okay, so basically there's somebody teaching you, right? So basically it teaches you. So these all videos are about a few minutes long, like 3-4 minutes long already, to teach you a certain skill, right? So imagine you move on, and you will chunk out how do you solve a particular problem as well. So imagine we have 1,200 videos in here, almost covering every single skill. Alright? Then after that, you go practice. Alright, you practice, of course, you can put in your sum, you can add a picture model, you can put it in, you can start drawing. Singapore just modeling. Let's say you answer, you get it wrong, then they'll give you the answer as well. Alright? And they'll break out the answer for you. So this become like a form of assessment to me already. I think there's more than enough questions to go around, right? Okay, now let me just go back. And I think the most important thing that motivates students is what we call the challenge here. If you go into everyday, daily challenge, trust me, at this moment I'm talking to you, at least 180,000 students every day log in to do this, at least for half an hour. So this has become so successful. Every day they will do this because they want something called challenge point. When they get challenge point, what they do? They win, they start unlocking badges for themselves, right? Besides badges, most important, they want to get on the leaderboard. Let's say, for example, hero of the day. Let's see today anybody use. By the way, this is live here. Wow, you see they wake up what time to do math, right? Because I only start at 6 a.m. Last time I did not close it, people wake up 3-4 a.m. Then the school all start complaining, we got to shut it down, right? Sorry? Okay, yeah. So besides that, the good thing is that when they do this math, besides this, they can do peer challenge. Peer challenge means that you can pick somebody randomly from the system, or you can pick from your friends. Because they earn the CP points, they earn the points. Then superhero is like Premier League. When you get certain points, then you upgrade to the next league. Okay? Then you got Sunday challenge, because we let people do a bit of math on Sunday. So besides that, we have a lot more different things. Like this one, Lion City, very interesting. We relate math questions to jobs. Like for example, you want to be a pilot. What are the math questions that you need to master before you become a pilot? So all this motivates students. And our questions are really like how you do your test and assessment now. We are not playing games now. We are actually doing math. So our gamification is not totally gamification, but we encourage them to practice math. If you give me an assessment book, trust me, I'd rather do this, right? Okay, so besides that, there's a lot more to it because we got reports to show you as well. Homework, okay, teacher can create homework, my sister can create homework, and parents can create homework. We got other games here. Basically, you see Coco credits, when you practice more, you get credit, you get to play mini game, but it's still a math game. Okay? I'm going very fast because I think I'm running out of time. Let's look quickly at the teacher. Right? I think teachers are important. Remember, I always focus on teacher. Create homework is so easy. A few clicks on it. Right? Let me just click one. Let's say you do primary 5, you want to do fraction 2. Right? Wait, let me use this better. 2. Then you just say, oh, I want 13 questions, 5 difficult, 5 medium, they'll pick for you immediately. You don't like certain question, you can just pick and change it, for example, right? You would like to preview, this is how your student will receive the homework. It can be a homework, mock test, a test, so all have different variables to go around with it. Then you start, they can start doing it as well, the test, okay? So this is just a preview, but you know the thing, I want to be very practical. I've got so many questions inside, right? Teacher can just click this, I want 2 questions per page, you print it out, become a test, and distribute to the student. Hey, easy, right? Supporting teacher. Then the next thing is that we even have things like, very interesting, a lot more. I'm trying to go super fast, there's a lot more. The videos they can access here, what you're teaching, I've got 1,200 videos for you to pick, all teaching you. All short videos, not very long. Long because everybody will go to sleep. We got teaching tools here. This is very interesting. I'd like to show you, tools like this. Let's say I'm the teacher, I'll do divide by 3 numbers. So we got virtual manipulative. For example, let's go visual. Let's do a place value. I think today I'm going to divide by 4. So you got place value. Step by step, you show things. Tools for teacher to teach in class. Another interesting thing, we go, maybe we're going to play a game here. Imagine I call fracture fluency. There's a lot of it here. You guys are very smart. I'm just going to give you the 3 seconds. And maybe I'm going to pick something like subtraction facts differences to 8. This is the part here. I say, class, take out a paper. Everybody, 10 questions. Ready? I say, go. Then they will start, then the class will start doing on their paper. After that, I make them exchange. I show them the answer, they start marking. You see, so there are tools, and there's so many different content. So you can see, what drives this? Not only the system, but the content as well. I got massive content for you.